Hello, everybody. Welcome to the channel. This is Rachel. I am here with another quick word. Just another word of warning, and just word of insight. Another prophetic word. I would like you guys to take this to God first to confirm that this is for you. But I do know it's for a group of God's children. It was given to me through a dream, and I've just been waiting for confirmation. I actually got this a few days ago, and I've just been waiting for some confirmation from God to find out if I should put it out. And I finally got the confirmation today morning, and I'm here. Yeah, I'm just here to express the word. And without further ado, let's get into the word. So I had this dream a few days ago, a short dream. And in this dream, I and a group of God's children, but in this group it was women. It was me and a group of women, but I think this can apply to both women and men. But in this dream, it was me and a group of women, and we were like being guided and directed to go to a certain field for like training, for further training. We're like in the middle of training, and they were just telling us, oh, now we need to go to the other side of the field, like we're going down a road. It wasn't a road like a tarred one on the photo. It was a gravel road. We're going down a gravel road. And as we were walking, we noticed the weather started to change. And as we looked behind us, like, okay, along this road, there were like houses at the sides. And as we looked behind us, we saw lightning striking like in the distance. It was a far distance, but it was close enough to know that the rain is going to catch up with us pretty soon, like maybe in a couple of 10 or 15 minutes and stuff. But maybe even 30, but in the distance we could see how heavy the clouds were thick, and those lightning striking, that's the most important part. If you didn't know, lightning striking symbolizes judgment, because I'll give you some instances. Firstly, in the book of Genesis, when the devil is being cast out of heaven, he fell like lightning from the sky. That was symbolic of God's judgment. And in another instance, in the book of Psalms, I think it should be chapter 144. In the book of Psalms, there's a point where David also talks of God shooting forth lightning and scattering like the wicked ones. It's also symbolic of judgment. So, throughout the Bible, lightning is usually used to show God's judgment and God's wrath. So, yeah. And so we decided, like, oh, since the rains is coming back, we should just head back. We noticed one of our leaders was guiding us to a certain house, like, let's take shelter in this house until the storm is over. So what God was trying to show me is that this is a season of judgment. God is coming to execute judgment to people who've been wicked, so to say. God is executing judgment right now, and the reason why we were heading back to take shelter is so we can be protected from the storm, right? It's a bit like what can I say, taking shelter in God and just being on our own P's and Q's and trying our best to stay obedient. You don't want to get caught up in God's wrath and don't want to interfere with God's judgment. Just let God do his thing. I'm just here to let you know that God is executing judgment on your enemies and on people who haven't been obedient. It's a season of judgment. So if you hear news or you see stuff happening, know that God's wrath is being executed at this time. And the people who have failed their tests, on people who have not stayed obedient, God is executing judgment. And I'm just here to offer you that confirmation. And I also got further confirmation from another sister in Christ, my personal friend, and she was also telling me the same thing. A few days before I had the dream, she told me the same thing, where God has shown her a vision of him coming to execute judgment. So I'm just here to let you guys know that this is a season of judgment for God. And yeah, just to give you that confirmation, if you've been wondering, then yeah, this is the season where God is executing judgment. And like I said, take this to God to confirm everything, test the spirit, but this is the truth. I have to go. Goodbye.